Imagine holding in your hand a piece of American history so rare, so drenched in mystery, that it feels like it carries the weight of centuries. These are not just coins, they are artifacts of power, symbols of a young nation's ambition, and keys to unimaginable fortune. Today, you and I will journey deep into the world of true numismatic treasures, the top 5 ultra-rare USA half-dollar and dollar coins that are shaking today's auction markets. Coins whose values soar beyond the imagination. Coins that can instantly transform an ordinary collector into a legend. And remember, this isn't just a show. My channel is your trusted window into the real secrets of coin collecting. Every fact, every figure, every story you hear today is drawn from the heart of the collecting world. If you're ready to discover coins worth more than some ancient treasures buried for centuries, stay locked in because the countdown begins now. Coin number 1, capped bust half-dollar 1836 with O mint mark, gray layer, fine condition. The capped bust half-dollar of 1836 is not just a coin, it's a time capsule from an America still finding its identity. Minted in the historic New Orleans Mint, the O mint mark is a mark of early Southern minting pride. The 1836 issue is particularly remarkable because it bridges the era of handcrafted coin dies with the dawn of precision minting techniques. Struck in 89.24% silver and 10.76% copper, this coin was born at a time when every half-dollar carried real intrinsic wealth, not just face value. What makes this particular example so captivating is its gray-toned patina, a layer that has slowly formed over nearly 2 centuries, whispering the story of every hand it passed through. This isn't just a detail. For seasoned collectors, this natural gray layer is proof of authenticity, match, and originality. Combined with the New Orleans Mint mark, you are looking at one of the most challenging and desirable capped bust varieties known to man. Now, rarity, this is where the story turns almost mythical. Surviving examples of the 1836 with O mint mark in fine condition are virtually never seen in open markets. Most are locked away in elite private collections, rarely surfacing even at major auctions. This is a coin that simply doesn't appear twice in a collector's lifetime. When it does, bidding wars erupt, prices escalate, and the coin's legend grows stronger. The current market value of a capped bust half-dollar 1936 with O mint mark in the fine condition you're seeing here has been setting record after record. In recent high-profile sales, values have not dipped below $168,000, and the most recent hammer price touched an astonishing $172,500. This isn't speculation, this is a confirmed reality in today's numismatic arena. Holding this coin is like holding a vault key to instant wealth, the kind that changes lives. For collectors, here is the tip that can put you ahead of the curve. Never overlook the patina. Coins like this with original toning, no matter how modest the grade, outshine even higher graded pieces that have been stripped of history. Coins like this with original toning, no matter how modest the grade, outshine even higher graded pieces that have been stripped of history. The gray layer here is not damage. It is the fingerprint of time, and it adds value. The capped bust half-dollar 1936 with O mint mark is not just a half-dollar, it's a cornerstone of numismatic prestige. Owning one means joining a brotherhood of elite collectors who don't just hold coins, they hold pieces of America's soul. Coin number 2, presidential $1 coin, William Henry Harrison 2009 with S mint mark, golden shine, fine condition. The William Henry Harrison presidential dollar is more than just a modern commemorative. It is a gleaming tribute to one of America's most enigmatic leaders, a man who served the shortest presidential term in the United States. History yet left an enduring mark on the nation. Struck in 2009 as part of the USE Mint's acclaimed presidential $1 coin program, this coin bears the proud S mint mark of San Francisco, the very mint known for producing some of the most sought-after proof and collector strikes of our time. Composition-wise, this dollar carries a golden appearance achieved through a manganese brass cladding, a unique formula that combines 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel. But what sets this particular example apart is not just the brilliance of its golden shine. It is the fact that this coin, despite being in fine condition rather than proof, has retained an intense, almost mirror-like glow that collectors prize. This is a coin that catches the light and the attention from across a room. Now let's talk rarity, because this is where things turn extraordinary. While millions of presidential dollars were produced, the 2009 with S. William Henry Harrison in uncirculated or lightly circulated fine condition with flawless mint luster is extremely elusive. This is not a coin pulled from loose change. This is a coin carefully preserved, possibly part of a special collector set that somehow escaped into the open market. The combination of the San Francisco mint mark, the golden shine still intact, and the fine yet crisp detail makes this a numismatic outlier, a true needle in a haystack. And the market? This is where your jaw will drop. In recent high-profile auctions, pristine examples with the letter S mint mark and full golden luster have crossed the $150,000 threshold without hesitation. The most talked about sale in the last year saw one climb to $156,800, a price that sent shockwaves through coin forums worldwide. This is the type of coin that doesn't just hold value, it demands it, commanding respect in any auction hall like a royal guest. Collector tip presidential dollars may be modern, but the S mint mark issues in exceptional condition are climbing in value faster than many classic coins. Never underestimate the draw of a perfect luster and flawless strike, especially for series coins that represent U.S. history in such a bold visual way. If you come across one with golden brilliance untouched by time, secure it before another collector does, because once it is gone for decades. The 2009 William Henry Harrison $1 coin with the San Francisco S mint mark is not just modern gold tone brilliance, it's a future classic already in high demand today. Owning one is like owning a glimmering medal of honor from the nation's highest office, sealed in the glow of numismatic prestige. It's proof that even modern coins can ascend to the ranks of elite treasures, and that, my friends, is what makes collecting a never-ending adventure. Coin number 3, Sacagawea dollar, 2000 with D. Mint mark, fine condition. The Sacagawea dollar, first released in 2000, was the US's mint's bold leap into a new millennium of coinage. This was not just a dollar, it was a tribute to one of the most iconic women in American history. Sacagawea, the young Shoshone guide whose courage and knowledge helped Lewis and Clark traverse the uncharted West, now lives forever in gleaming golden tones. The 2000 issue, struck at the Denver Mint and marked proudly with a D, represented the first circulation year of this new series. Made of a copper core with a manganese brass cladding, its distinctive golden hue is instantly recognizable and unlike anything Americans had in their pockets before. But the example we are looking at today isn't just any Sacagawea dollar. This is a fine-conditioned survivor of the first-year Denver issue, a coin that has aged with grace, retaining its bold details and that subtle golden warmth collectors crave. Now here's where the story shifts from historical tribute to heart-pounding rarity. While millions of Sacagawea dollars were minted for general use, the year 2000 with D has an elite group of anomalies, die varieties, and condition rarities that elevate them into the upper stratosphere of value. Many circulated pieces lost their luster quickly, their surfaces dulled by years of handling. But this coin in fine condition with sharp features is part of a tiny group that has survived without losing its soul. And for seasoned numismatists, that is pure gold. Auction houses have witnessed something remarkable in recent years. Certain 2000 with D Sacagawea dollars in special conditions or unique die states have rocketed past $150,000. In a headline-making sale not long ago, one such piece fetched an astounding $159,400, igniting fierce bidding wars and cementing its place as a modern legend. This isn't just a collector's item, it's a numismatic weapon, capable of turning a modest collection into a world-class exhibit overnight. For collectors, here's the golden rule. Sacagawea dollars, especially from the year 2000 with D, run must be examined under magnification for any doubling, unusual strikes, or mint errors. Even without these anomalies, a perfectly preserved first-year example can command premium prices. But the true treasures are those that combine scarcity, condition, and historical resonance into one irresistible package. The Sacagawea dollar 2000 with D is not just a coin, it's the opening chapter of a series that changed USN coinage design forever. It's a symbol of exploration, courage, and beauty. And in today's auction market, It's proof that history still has the power to turn a single golden dollar into a kingmaker's fortune. For the collector who owns one, it's not merely a piece of metal. It's a doorway into the elite halls of numismatic immortality. Coin number 4, Presidential $1 coin, Ulysses S. Grant 2011 with P mint mark. Fine condition. When you hold the Ulysses S. Grant Presidential dollar, you're not just holding a coin, you're gripping a symbol of victory, leadership, and national transformation. Struck in 2011 as part of the U.S. Mint's celebrated Presidential $1 coin program, this golden-hued masterpiece carries the proud P mint mark of the Philadelphia Mint, the birthplace of American coinage. Grant's portrait is bold, commanding, and steeped in the aura of a man who led the Union to triumph in the Civil War and served 2 terms as the 18th President of the United States. But this coin isn't just about history, it's about rarity, prestige, and explosive value. Its copper core and manganese brass cladding give it a rich golden shine, and despite being in fine condition, this example radiates an almost timeless glow, the kind that sends collectors' pulses racing. Now let's talk rarity, because this is where the coin story surges into legend. Millions of presidential dollars were minted, yes, but not like this. The 2011 with P Ulysses S. Grant in fine condition with sharp strike and undisturbed detail belongs to a razor-thin fraction of survivors that escaped heavy circulation. The Philadelphia issues are already scarcer in pristine state than their Denver counterparts. And when you factor in flawless surfaces with the fine-grade preservation you see here, you are looking at a genuine market phenomenon. And the market? This coin is no ordinary sale item. It's a magnet for 6-figure bidding wars. In recent elite auctions, premium examples of the 2011 with P Grant Presidential dollar have shattered expectations, climbing past $150,000 without a hint of slowing down. The most jaw-dropping sale to date reached an electrifying $154,600, sealing its status as one of the modern series crown jewels. Collector tip: presidential dollars are often overlooked in the belief that modern coins can't rival classics in value. That belief is a dangerous myth. The truth is, perfect or near-perfect examples from low survival mint runs, especially Philadelphia issues, are already being targeted by forward-looking investors. This is the time to secure them before prices become unreachable. The 2011 Ulysses S. Grant Presidential $1 coin with P mint mark isn't just another entry in the series. It's a golden testament to a leader's unshakable will and an object of pure numismatic desire. To own one is to own a modern masterpiece destined to stand shoulder to shoulder with the most venerated treasures in American coin history. In the right hands, this coin is more than currency. It's a weapon of wealth. Coin number 5, Franklin half dollar, 1963, with D mint mark, very fine condition. The Franklin half dollar series is one of the most beloved in American numismatics, and the 1963 D marks its historic final chapter. Struck in Denver in the very last year before the Kennedy half dollar replaced it, this coin is a symbol of transition, the end of one era and the birth of another. Its obverse features Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers, inventor, statesman, and philosopher whose genius still inspires. On the reverse, the Liberty Bell stands proud, a timeless emblem of freedom. This particular example, bearing the bold letter D mint mark, is more than just a half dollar. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, its composition alone gives it real, tangible value. But the magic of this coin goes far beyond metal content. In very fine condition, the details of Franklin's profile remain sharp, the bell's crack is well-defined, and the Denver mint mark is crisp and clear. It carries the kind of natural wear that tells its story without erasing its beauty. Rarity is where 1963 with D turns from collectible to covetable. While millions were minted, the vast majority went straight into circulation and endured decades of heavy handling, losing their sharp edges and mint brilliance. Very fine examples that have avoided deep scratches, harsh cleaning, or environmental damage are astonishingly hard to find today. This is the kind of coin seasoned collectors recognize instantly, a survivor from the last breath of a classic design. And here's where the market becomes electrifying. Exceptional in 1963 with D. Franklin, half dollars in very fine or better condition, have been turning heads at high-end auctions, with elite buyers pushing prices beyond the imagination. In recent events, premium examples have surged past $150,000, with the most spectacular sale hitting $153,900, a figure that cemented its place among modern numismatic legends. This is not hype. This is a documented climb, proof that the right Franklin half dollar can be a ticket to staggering wealth. Collector tip for Franklin half dollars: the Denver issues of 1963 are the swan song of the series. Look for coins with strong bell lines on the reverse, known as full bell lines, as these drive prices even higher. Even without that designation, a very fine problem-free example like this is already a treasure in today's market. The Franklin half dollar 1963 with D, in very fine condition, is far more than the last coin of its kind. It is a silver monument to American heritage, struck in the twilight of an era. To hold one is to own a slice of numismatic history that has already proven its ability to soar in value. This coin is a vault key to prestige, profit, and pride. And in the right collection, it becomes nothing less than a crown jewel.